So 2023 has just started, and that means one thing. Do I get back into DayZ or finally buy it? Well, within this video, I'll help you out if you're starting or getting back into it, so we'll see how this goes. Before we get into anything, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. It does help me out. I'm not the biggest content creator, but a little does go a long way, so make sure you guys do. Anyway, we'll get into the proper video. So guys, first thing you're going to want to do is try and look for a sign to actually find out where you are on the map. So from here, it's going to be pretty easy to actually find out where you need to go, what you need to do to get to actually the high loot areas. So we found out we're actually here on the map, which isn't a bad spawn location. We can get some better gear on the way up to northwest, so it's not too actually shabby. So yeah, there's quite a lot of locations that you guys can actually spawn at. I'll put some up here now, but what you want to do really is look for the military locations. You can do this by using an app called iSurvive, which basically just shows you the whole map with all the stuff you'll need. Now the boring stuff out of the way, for people who've never played before, for the returning players, we'll give you a couple tips. When facing off as a newbie, make sure to just hit zombies with the heavy punches because it will do the most damage. So your main objective in DayZ is to try and get up further north when you're playing on this map, Chinaris. So you're going to need to try and get about 2 cases of food. This is as well as having white hunger, which you can see at the bottom right of the screen. Currently mine is actually on yellow, so we will skip past this for now. But something for new players is that guns work as actual guns. You'll have to rebolt them, reload them properly, take all the ammo out one by one in some cases. You'll also have to put the ammo in to the actual magazines. Like in some cases it will get annoying when you forgot to do it and you're actually at the point where you're at a gunfight or something. But it's DayZ, it's just one of those games, you're going to have to get used to it. Personally, as a newbie, I'd say try and keep as much ammo as you can get because you're not going to know which bullets go in which guns. So just keep every ammo type you've got, and eventually you'll find out which ones work and which ones don't. But yeah, another tip for sort of newbies is if you climb up on something that the zombies can't, just hit them from the top. Like most people will know this by now, but it's the easiest way to kill zombies. As long as you don't get shot from up here, you should be alright. But yeah guys, so I've got quite a few in-depth videos currently out. If you want to go and check them out, I'll link them at the end of the video, so it's just easy for you guys. There's a couple on loot runs, on how to survive. Right, newbies, listen up, okay? This is a medical centre. You're going to need to go for them all the fucking time. Right, this is where you're going to get bandages and tetracycline. Pretty much so you don't fucking die. Unfortunately, because the Rothschilds paid the developers, I didn't get anything. And also, you won't either. I'm not going to lie, you're not going to get shit in these. Well, excuse me for being salty, but it's never going to happen. It never happens in DayZ for me, okay? I get screwed over all the time. But it's something you guys are going to have to get used to as well. The game hates you. Okay, you're going to have to understand that. We're going to keep coming back. So after you guys have actually made it to the Northwest Airfield, after about 30 hours of gameplay and 50 deaths, there's a couple things you can do. The first as a new player is log off. You think I'm joking, but you're not going to be advanced enough to play here. You're going to get shot instantly more than likely. So what I'd say, log off, okay? Not from DayZ, just from the server. And get yourself into a PvP lobby that is actually at Northwest Airfield. This way you'll learn the gunplay and the actual layout of Airfield, okay? This is the most highly contested area, I'd say, on the map. Okay, and you don't actually want to get here and just die straight away. It's going to be no fun. You're going to hate DayZ, and you're not going to actually learn how to play it. So the first thing I do when I'm always at Northwest is just get up to this little red sort of lookout point. I'm not sure what it actually is, but get up here, you'll have a nice little area that you can look around. Spot any movement of zombies, don't worry about it. Spot people, don't go over to them if you're new. If you understand how to play, okay, go over, take them out. When you're actually looting around, just be vigilant, because there's a lot of people who can just be camped in buildings, especially in some corners. So make sure you just check all your corners when you're going in buildings, try and loot quickly, close all the doors behind you. For you newbies not knowing, open doors mean players have been in there within the last wipe. Depending on community, it can be 2 hours-ish, and main servers are quite a while. So when closing doors behind you, it just means that people don't think you're in there, especially if the surrounding ones are actually closed. If it's the only closed one, however, people will think you're in there. It's kind of just a force of habit now. Everyone kind of knows. There's also a golden rule of DayZ. Don't shoot zombies when you're at Airfield. This applies when you're newly there and you haven't shot anyone and you don't know where anyone is. Because it's basically just a beacon saying, hey, come kill me. Look, I'm not going to lie, there's a couple of tips in this video on like how to actually play the game, but you just need to play it. There's no counter to just playing DayZ. Look, I have quite a few hours. I say quite a few, it's probably a couple hundred now. Hours in DayZ over the past year. You just have to learn by playing and playing with other people. If you have mates, get them to download it. You can also play in-game with other people. There's a voice chat feature. I'd say on console, unless you're a newbie, don't ever use it because it's just a signal to where you are. People on console do not ever speak. Also, a quick bonus tip, chuck zombies in containers that you can close the door behind. They can't get out, so it's always a good option to use. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to have to whisper here, but I have the best tip, which is just to simply subscribe. This way, YouTube will give you the videos that you will be needing to get better at DayZ over the coming months. It will also allow more people to get better, which, I don't know, it may be a competition, but it can make the game a lot more interesting. But without further ado, guys, thank you guys for watching. Quick little video here. Please subscribe, like, comment, just do everything, you know. The YouTube algorithm is a dog these days. And if you are looking for more videos, click these links here.